Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Noble Creation TV back to you with another exciting edition of NFL Football Talk. And we're talking about Detroit Lions' very own Ziggy Ansah. So we're going to talk a little bit about Ziggy Ansah. We're going in on the defensive players right now as I can make a continuation off of just going off of some of the players that I've already highlighted on the Detroit Lions. Now we know that Ziggy Ansah just been hit with the franchise tag, which means the Lions will be paying him a whopping 17 mil. And it's cool because we definitely need Ziggy Ansah. We lost a lot of good linemen in years past: Nick Farley, Sue, and other guys that we had on the team, Johnson and Taylor, and other guys that we had on the defensive front line. But everything starts with Ziggy Ansah. Ziggy Ansah is our leader on the defensive line, and we need him to play at an extremely high level. And if he can play at an extremely high level, the linebackers and the corners and the safeties can be successful this season. So definitely, I don't know if how good Kerry Hyder will be when he comes back, because he played pretty exceptionally well the season he led the Lions with 8 sacks. But Ziggy Ansah is definitely the leader of the defensive line, and we need Ziggy playing at a high level. We know a lot. Last year he was hurt here and there, but he still was able to produce 12 sacks, and that's pretty decent, you know what I'm saying, because most guys can't get that many sacks on a night in and night out basis. But Ziggy Ansah was able to perform still, even though he was somewhat injured at times. He still was able to produce 12 sacks, and the Lions franchise tagged him, and rightfully so. Ziggy Ansah is a part of what we're doing. We definitely want him a part of this. And whether the Detroit Lions decide to draft a defensive end or a lineman, defensive lineman with that 20th pick, it's on them. But definitely, man, Ziggy Ansah is what we need on the defensive front, because he's the face of that defensive line. Since we no longer have Sue, Ziggy did tremendously well, man. He's played at a steady pace, and he just needs to up his level of play. Try to stay injury free if possible. You know what I'm saying? We know that injuries happen in football, because it's definitely a physical sport, so injury will happen. But we don't want our guy to get injured. We want him to be able to play all 16 games as possible. So this year, we definitely need Ziggy Ansah playing at a tremendously high level. Ziggy, I think for his career, he's at about 44 sacks, 44 and a half sacks in a 5-year career, which is pretty good, man. It's pretty decent. That's definitely good. So definitely, man, we just want to build off that and get another guy that can match him. I don't know. I guess we'll play rotational guys again, because we had Anthony Zetto fill in for Kerry Hyder last season. So we will see what the Detroit Lions do. I think they will get another defensive end guy, because they do need it. You know, I don't know if the Lions will sign Ziggy to a long-term extension. That is yet to be known. But right now, he has been tagged. So definitely, man, it's going to be a great season to see how good these guys can perform, because the schedule is tremendously tough this season, facing some of the teams that made it to the playoffs last season. So we just got to be able to grow. And if the Detroit Lions want to grow, we got to get better on defense. We have to be a top 5 defense. And being able to stop other teams, and doing what we need to do as far as bringing a pass rush, which we really have not had. Guys putting pressure on quarterbacks besides Ziggy. You need somebody else to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And the Lions may pick or draft another defensive end. And I'm okay with that. You know, I'm okay with it. But we'll see, man. So Ziggy Ansah is our leader on the defensive line. Ziggy definitely is a good player, and we want to keep him, and we want to build of what we have so that we can get another defensive end to match with Ziggy and his intensity. Peace.